Obviously, I'm aware that the country is rebuilding, but I had no experience of it. So to come and see a beautiful landscape via the Mekong River, to meet the people, everybody smiles, everybody says hello, everybody says that.
Talking about Cambodia, like this is your first time in Cambodia.
Yes.
But you have heard about the country so many times, and you also read news about Cambodia. Back
Very
50
much
years
so.
ago, right?
Yes.
So now that you're in the country, what rings the bell? Like what?
It was wonderful because I think for many people elsewhere in the world, unless they've had the opportunity of coming here, particularly people of my generation, you know about Cambodia because of the reporting that was done during the reign of Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge. I was reading the news for the BBC at that time. Throughout that 74 to 79 period, I was a BBC newsreader reading the main national, international news. And so we had reports constantly coming from our correspondents who were here in the field reporting on the people that were being killed, who was being killed, why they were being killed, the way that Pol Pot was trying to turn the country into a Marxist rural community with the accent on agriculture, the intelligentsia, the teachers, the doctors, the scientists, so many people were murdered. I think I'm right in saying, you would know better than me, and people in Cambodia would know better than me, but I understand something like a quarter of the population were murdered, were slaughtered, the killing fields. And at the end of their reign, I was told that there was something like only maybe 30 or so doctors in the whole country. It was a time of terror. And because I was reading the news in Britain, those stories are still very vivid in my memory. Obviously, when Pol Pot was finally overthrown in 1979, the country had to start rebuilding. But it dropped out of the news in the same way. So we don't really hear much about Cambodia, except now, of course, we're aware that you have a border issue with Thailand. But it's war again. I don't think I've seen many, if any, programs about the way that Cambodia is healing the scars, healing itself, and becoming a modern nation. But obviously, the whole of Southeast Asia is. You know, technology is such that it's available to everybody, and that helps in rebuilding countries. It can rebuild your education, your hospitals. It can rebuild your young people because it gives them education. So obviously, I'm aware that the country is rebuilding, but I had no experience of it. So to come and see a beautiful landscape via the Mekong River, to meet the people, everybody smiles, everybody says hello, everybody says that. It's lovely, it's very welcoming. Obviously, along the river, we see the rural communities, but we're about to go into Phnom Penh, we're about to go into a big city. So I think that a voyage like this enables me and people like me who come here to see how the country has grown beyond what happened in 1974 to 79 and is now developing very much as a 21st century nation.
So it seems like over there, you don't hear much about Cambodia unless there is conflict or in the country that you
it's
get to
true
hear
of anywhere, though. Don't take it personally, because I think that's true of any country. You will hear on a national news bulletin. In Britain, people are interested, obviously, in what happens at home in Britain, but we have a thirst for international news as well. And sadly, international news usually means it's a big story. It's conflict. It's someone doing something outrageous. It's not always good news that makes it, and that's a shame, because clearly there is a lot of good news happening here in Cambodia.
So talking about that, what do you think we should do in order to really bring out Cambodia so that we have more news coverage for the international
Oh,
audience?
far be it. I'm not a politician. It's not my job to tell a country what
Yeah.
they should do. I think the way that that any country can, if you like, not just improve, but also grow its national profile, is by encouraging tourism. Well, which you do. Welcome people. Say, Cambodia has wonderful beaches. I can't think of many people who would want a beach holiday who would think of coming to Cambodia, but you have beautiful beaches. I think tourism in some countries, people say, oh, it's ruined the country. But tourism can be a great way of encouraging people to come and find out for themselves what a country is really like. And I think if more people were able to come to Cambodia, it's not going to be cheap to come here from Europe. It's going to be expensive because it's such a long way away.
Yeah.
But it's very close to Australia. I know I've met Australians who very often come here and love it because it's a skip and a jump. It's on their doorstep. So encouraging people to come to your country and say, look at what we can offer you. Look at what you can see. Look at how welcome we will make you. Yeah. But that's true of any country. And because you have the more people that have personal experience of your country, the more they will understand what the country is about now. And when you do things that are wonderful, it will make the news.
Show them, don't tell them. Show them the experience that they can get here.
Yes.
All right. So to conclude this, do you have any says to Cambodian people who are really your fan and really excited that you're in Cambodia this time?
Well, it's been staggering. I was just blown away by the police lady in the temple at Angkor Wat, who said, Angela Rippon, I've seen you on Strictly. What? I had no idea. And today when we were in the little village, the ladies who said, yes, we know you from Strictly. It was just, it's extraordinary. I am just blown away by it, but enormously flattered by it. And thank you for watching the program. And thank you for all the lovely things they've said. It's been part of the delight of being here in the country.
Thank you so much, Angela, for this wonderful conversation.
Thank you. Thank you.